Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you for joining us, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for clicking on this video. Now I know it's been a while since I posted my last video. Please don't roast me, and I feel like I always come back after I've been on here for a while, but I just wanted to kind of do like a chit chat, get ready kind of video. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I want to update you guys and just kind of talk about some things that's been going on and what's currently going on right now. So if you want to stay and hang out with me, then let's just get right into the video. All right, I'm gonna clip my hair out the way. I could just take the wig off, but I'm sure y'all don't want to see that, so I'm gonna clip her out the way. First off, hey y'all, what's been going on? It's been what, at least 8 or 9 months now since I posted a video, because I think the last video I did was the Pac-Man video, and after that I haven't posted anything for a while. But I don't know, I have those moments, and I feel like I'm always saying this, where I get uninspired, unmotivated, undriven, and so then I don't post anything for a while, and then I'll get inspired for a little bit, and then it kind of dies back off again. Today we're just gonna be doing like my everyday routine, nothing too hard or over the top, just something quick and easy. Y'all, it took me about probably a good 30 minutes to fill in my eyebrows. I haven't had my eyebrows done in God knows how long, and of course with everything that's going on now, can't get them done, so I had to make do with what I got. This is actually day 14 of quarantine. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since I haven't been at work. It started off kind of hard at first, just because I'm not a homebody at all. I'm gonna be using my Benefit Porefessional primer. This is the new one. This one has hyaluronic acid in here. It still fills in pores and smooths out the skin, just giving your skin an extra little bit of hydration. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this on. Yeah, I'm not a homebody, to say the least. I'm never at home, honestly, and so this has kind of been like weird. And at first I was kind of like picking my brain, because I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, I know I should be doing something productive, but I don't know what to do. It's just been kind of weird. And y'all know I still live at home with my parents. Me and my sister are out of work right now, but my parents and my brother still have to go to work because they have essential jobs. So it's just been us two here, but I literally have like been racking my brain and picking my brain. I don't even watch that much TV unless it's like certain shows. So I'm like, what the heck do I do? Because it's just been kind of like, I'm one of those people, I'm always have to be on the go, always doing something, staying busy, you know, and it's not always a good busy. But I don't know, it's been hard. If y'all have any like Netflix recommendations or Hulu recommendations, let me know. I started watching the Ozarks. I seen bits and pieces here and there, but I never fully sat down and watched it. So I started that from season 1. I know the 3rd season just came out, so been watching that. Everybody is talking about Tiger King, and they keep saying how interesting and crazy it is. I might see what it's about. I'm not a huge documentary kind of person, so I don't know, not necessarily my thing. But I don't know, just been kind of figuring out stuff to do. But as y'all can see right now, my skin is kind of breaking out. I'm trying a new skincare product, so we'll see how that goes. And I've been eating like trash too. It's funny because I ate fast food probably at least 4 days in a row, and anybody who knows me know I do not eat fast food on a regular. And I'm just using the Skin Feels Good tinted moisturizer here, and this is in the shade, I want to say it's 08 Honey. I'll have it listed down below. But I've just been really using tinted moisturizers all winter, just because my skin was peeling here around my mouth. It was flaky, so any full coverage foundation I put on, it was sticking to it, and it was like cracking and peeling off, and I just wasn't having it. And this here, honestly, I've built it up to where I've got enough coverage, so I'm just gonna start putting that on. But yeah, and my skin is freaking out too. I haven't been able to get a facial. I was supposed to get a facial this past Tuesday, but with that being a non-essential place, it's not open right now. I've had to reschedule my hair appointment twice because they extended the whole quarantine thing until the end of the month. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I feel like I've been drinking more, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Drinking more wine. Because when you're here around the house, don't have nothing to do, you start to eat more. It just, you know, haven't worked out in probably at least a month now. And it's kind of weird. I feel like whatever little gains I made when I was working out, I feel like I lost it since I've been off. And I know I'm all over the place, but just bear with me. That's, if y'all know me in real life, y'all know that's how I am. I jump from subject to subject all the time, especially my boyfriend, he can attest to that. But just been kind of get into a different mind frame and trying to be more productive and do work on stuff that I usually don't have time to work on. So, because at first I was just like irritated, I was upset, you know, and via the circumstances, it could be way, way worse, so I'm not complaining about it. And then I feel bad for a lot of my clients. It kind of made me upset when I couldn't do services anymore, because it's like a lot of my clients are on a routine. They had events and stuff coming up, which I'm sure that won't even happen now. And now everything is like all out of whack. But I just hope they get everything under control, because that's the main thing that we're worried about. This is just, it's tough times, and it's hard to, I don't know, it still doesn't seem real to me. It still seems like we in something out of a movie. And when I was scrolling through Netflix, a couple of those kind of movies popped up. Containment, and there was some other stuff talking about viruses and stuff, but it's so weird. I'm using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer and medium dark 1.5. I'm scraping it, can't go buy makeup, so I mean, I guess I could order it, but not able to buy makeup. But what have y'all been kind of doing to, let me know in the comments, to do in quarantine, because I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. This is the first day in 14 days that I put makeup on, which is weird for me because I usually wear makeup at least 5 days out the week. And on my off days, I try not to wear any makeup just to let my skin breathe. So that's that. What else has been going on? We just celebrated my sister's birthday, even though that wasn't ideal because we have to do stuff here in the house. Couldn't really go out, and we had plans for that, so that kind of got changed. My boo's birthday is coming up on the 17th of this month, and now we can't go out for that either. So we're trying to figure out what to do for him. But I think we should just, once all this is over, just still go out and celebrate. But I don't know, it's been difficult, to say the least. And my condolences go out to all the people in the medical field, doctors, nurses, anybody that has to help with that, firefighters, paramedics, all of that stuff. I give y'all kudos because this is such a hard time, and y'all have to be around this stuff all the time, and y'all could potentially bring that stuff home to y'all families, which is crazy. But I am going to be coming up with some more video ideas while I'm off, since I have nothing but time now. Some good content that y'all want to see. Let me know down in the comments what y'all want to see. Because of course, I don't know if a vlog is a good idea because I'm not really doing much. I mean, I've still gone out to like the grocery store, and we've went to get like stuff to eat like at fast food restaurants, but outside of that, it hasn't really been anything more than that. But just let me know. I did film a vlog for y'all before all of this happened. I went to a product launch, but I can't find the SD card that is on. I filmed part of it on the camera on the SD card, and part of it on my phone, and I have the footage from my phone. but I have no clue where the actual SD card is at. So if I can find that, I will put that up. That was at the beginning of March. I will put that up. But as of right now, I haven't been able to find it. I do want to do a decluttering video as well because my room always looks a hot mess. I have so much stuff. If y'all don't know, me and my sister share a room. So I don't have as much space as I would like. I mean, I have more space than she does, but it's still not enough because I have a lot of clothes, a lot of bags and shoes and stuff. So not a lot of room, and I'm trying to figure out how to work with the space I have for the time being until I can eventually move out. But if y'all have any ideas on that, please let me know. As far as like organizational stuff, because I don't even have a lot of stuff, you know, places to put my makeup and stuff either. So it's just everything is kind of thrown everywhere. All my paperwork and stuff I need to go through and shred some things as well, because my desk looks atrocious. I'll let y'all see it. I'll keep it real with y'all. If y'all roast me, whatever, but it is what it is. That's the reality of it. So outside of the whole quarantine thing, how have you all been? I feel like I just haven't sat down and talked with y'all in a long time. And I know it looks like I'm putting on a bunch of concealer, but I'm legit trying to scrape it out of here because it's on this last leg. This is like one of my favorite concealers. And the color is like perfect because it has like a little bit of that yellowish undertone, a little bit, without being like too bright. Oh, and also thankfully I'm lucky enough to have a job where I'm still getting paid while this difficult time is going on. Some people that I know, they have been laid off, they don't have a job, they have to file for unemployment, and that can be so frustrating. Hopefully they get those stimulus checks out because I'm waiting on it too. But I know this is just some really difficult times right now. And if people would just stay home and stop trying to go out and do all that type of stuff, then this wouldn't even keep being the way it is. 'Cause that's just like, what was it, one day last week? Because I live in Illinois, but here last week in Chicago, it reached, was it close to 60? Everybody and their mama went down to the lakefront. Why? When we supposed to be practicing social distancing, which is at least 6 feet away from each other, and y'all go pile up at the beach, at the lakefront? Like, that didn't make sense to me. So they end up having to shut them down, which is crazy. But this just, all of this is just unrealistic to me. Like, it just does not seem real. And the numbers are steady like climbing each day, which is even more insane. Oh, on another note, with the whole social distancing thing, we went to, who was it, Buffalo Wild Wings? They won't even let you in the place to pick the food up. Of course, you have to place the order online or over the phone. And when you go to pick it up, you have to wait in a line of cars, and they come bring your food out to you. You can't even go in to pick it up and come back out. And that's not the only place that's like that. We went to ice cream place. You have to place the order online, wait, come in, pick it up, and then leave right back out. Which I get it. But I'm gonna see if I can, if y'all have any suggestions as far as like at home workouts. I feel like I've been kind of stuck and I just haven't been like motivated to work out or really do much of anything as of now in that sense. I do follow this one girl on YouTube. I can't think of her name. I'll have it linked below on the screen somewhere. She does really at home bomb at home workouts. So I'm probably gonna start back watching her. But outside of that, I haven't really, during this time, I haven't really been doing much. I had poked fun. I'm like, if I lived in like California or somewhere that was warm and I had a pool, I'd be sitting out in the pool most of the time. Or sitting out in the backyard and stuff like that. But y'all know the weather here is too up in the air in the Midwest. So not doing it here. Today is close to 60. but any other time, not really. So I'm going to take my Airspun powder. I usually use this or the Laura Mercier. I ran out of the Laura Mercier. I have like a little bit left I'm trying to hold on to, so I'm gonna use this. And I'm gonna use this to bake all the areas. We just put the concealer, which is usually in my T-zone, because I do still get oily. Even though I've been more into like hydrating products, I still get oily. So we're gonna do a little bit of light baking. And it's kind of scary too, like when you go to the grocery store now, you see people with the masks on and stuff like that. I mean, I have like the hospital mask that I wear because I ain't taking no chances either. This stuff is getting very serious. But my mom was telling me she went to the bank, because banks are still open, they considered essential, and guy had on a whole gas mask. I'm gonna have to insert a picture so y'all know what I'm talking about. Had on an entire gas mask that covered his entire face. Now I get trying to protect yourself, but to me that's a bit extreme, and that could be scary going into somewhere you don't know what their intentions are outside of trying to protect themselves, because you can't really see their face, so it's kind of like scary. But it's just, that's the reality we live in right now, and it's just like anything unseen, at least in my lifetime. I haven't seen anything like that. There's been other pandemics and stuff, but I wasn't around to see any of that. And if y'all are OG followers, then y'all know I used this last year in my Black owned Black History Month video. I absolutely love this palette. Ever since I tried it, I'm gonna take this off. Ever since I tried it in that video, I haven't really been using anything else. I do still kind of mix this with my Anastasia bronzer. These two together I like to dream, but I love this because it has a sculpting shade, a contour shade, and then it actually has a highlighter here, which I love as well. If y'all want more details on it, I'll link that video down below. But we're gonna go in first with the actual sculpting shade here, which I like. I need to clean my brushes too. Maybe I'll do that while I'm off, because my brushes are filthy. I don't clean them as often as I should. You know, that harbors bacteria and stuff like that. I have a ton of brushes. But I'm just gonna put this around the perimeters of my face, add a little bit of dimension back into the face. So like the hollows of the cheekbones, around my forehead, jawline type of thing. And if y'all see me looking off to the side, I'm looking in the mirror here. I didn't want it in the way of the camera, so I put it on the side. Oh, and tell me how y'all feel about TikTok. I don't have it on my phone. I don't know if I want it on my phone. I have been trying to learn some of the TikTok dances or like the challenges or whatever, but I don't know if I physically want that app on my phone, because at first I couldn't really get into it. I'm like, what the heck is the purpose of TikTok? I'm like, just something else for people to be wasting their time on, kind of thing. And this is before the whole quarantine thing, but I don't know, it just really, I don't know, it didn't seem like it was my thing until like a couple of challenges came out. I'm like, oh, I can kind of get into it. And comment down below if y'all agree that is, to me, it's like the new Vine. Although Vine was a little bit more like on the funnier side, whereas this is just more so like skits and dance challenges. I mean, they do other stuff on there as well, but that's the main thing that I've seen, honestly. But let me know if it's worth it to put that on my phone or not. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with that Anastasia bronzer. As y'all can see, it's well loved. And don't look at my nails, because my nails are busted. My friend does my nails and she does work from home, but she did have to abide by the stay-at-home order, so she is not taking clients right now. So I still can't get my nails done. And they looking a little bit busted, but I love this bronzer as well. It does have a little bit more of like that reddish undertone, which is why I don't typically use it by itself. I mix it with that palette I showed y'all, because on its own it looks a little bit more red, but when it's mixed with something else it actually looks pretty good. I'm just gonna go on top of that. Y'all, my brows was a struggle. Oh my gosh, it took me, I had drew my eyebrows on yesterday because I was gonna film this yesterday. Started doing my eyebrows, didn't like how they turned out, so I wiped them off and I'm like, I'm just done. We'll start fresh tomorrow, which is today. But no, it took me forever to fill them in because I usually use like brow powders and stuff like that, and if your brows are not done, to me the powder and stuff does not lay on the hairs properly as like it would with a pencil or a pomade or something like that. So it was a little bit more of a struggle, and it literally took me probably a good 30 minutes or so to do my eyebrows because I had to use at least 2 or 3 different mirrors, different lighting, just so I could really see, and this is the best that they could come out. So this is what we're working with today. And do y'all like mukbangs, mukbangs, however you say it? Do y'all like those? Because I've thought about filming that, but I want to know if y'all interested in actually seeing that. Okay, so I poured some of that Airspun powder in the cap. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of it and clean up underneath my contour lines here, just to make it look a little bit more nice and precise. And we're gonna let that sit there. It feels so weird putting on makeup because I swear to y'all, that's the longest I've ever worn makeup is 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks. And it's funny because I feel like, and maybe this is just in my head, that my skin was doing better when I was wearing makeup, and now that I'm not wearing makeup, it's not. But your skin needs to breathe, so it don't make sense. But like I said, I've been eating like trash and I'm trying new products, so my skin is like, girl, what are you doing to me? So from here, I'm gonna take a little bit more of that powder that's in the cap and just set the concealer that we use to clean up our brows and on the eyelids. Oh, one new thing, I've been into lashes recently, and if y'all know me and if y'all been with me from the beginning, y'all know I could not put lashes on to save my life. I would just put on a bunch of mascara because I used to try to put lashes on and I would get the glue everywhere. I would mess up whatever eyeshadow look I had did that day. I would get frustrated. I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm not wearing lashes. I'll give up on it type of thing. But one of my best friends had gave me some lashes for Christmas, and because I love the way that they looked, but I'm like, me personally, I can't put them on. So recently I'm like, you know what, I want to say it was in like the past couple of months, I'm like, you know what, I want to actually learn how to do this. Lashes to me can make like amp up an everyday simple look, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it, and I actually didn't do bad at it. And now that when I wear my makeup, I can't go without lashes. I feel like something is missing. I can't just do the mascara look. So we're gonna jump back into that sculpted shade here, and I'm gonna start putting that in my crease. Because when I'm doing like my natural, more everyday look, I like to use the same stuff that I bronzed up my face with and put that in my eyes just to add a little bit of definition. And it really like amps up the look a lot more because it makes it seem like you actually tried to do something even though you really didn't. Because I get compliments on it all the time, like, what eyeshadow did you use? What eyeshadow was that? And I'm like, literally, it's what I use to bronze up my skin. And I like to use a bigger brush like this just because I just like to sweep it all over. But yeah, just in general, let me know what y'all want to see from me, because I, for a while now, have just been kind of stuck and don't know what I want to do. I know I do want to incorporate more skincare videos into my channel and more things of that nature, because that's actually what I do on a regular basis. I'm an esthetician, so why not, you know, incorporate that outside of just putting makeup on, because makeup does not address any issues, it just covers it up. I mean, some makeup has skincare ingredients and stuff in it, but you know what I mean, it won't actually really do much of anything. I've been posting more on Snapchat and stuff too. It's funny because for a while I was like, I'm over Snapchat. Let me know if y'all felt that way, because I'm like, Instagram has Insta stories and you got filters and pictures and stuff too. So I'm like, why the need for all of them? But Instagram has Snapchat has the best filters. Instagram's still trying to catch up. Also too, during all of this, like, I've been going back and forth from my house to my boyfriend's house, because you know we don't live together. He still lives with his parents as well, because we're trying to save to move out and we want to move out the right way. So I've spent some nights over there as well, but that's like the extent of what I've been doing. Some people just really have not been taking this whole pandemic thing seriously. Me and my mom went into Jewel the other day, and I'm not trying to be mean or rude or talk bad about anybody, but there was this guy that looked like he was maybe off some drugs or something. Like, he was standing outside the store. He did eventually make his way into the store, and he was sitting in a chair at the store, and he was coughing purposely, talking about the virus and how he wasn't taking it seriously. And I think people need to take it more seriously than they do, because there's actually the people dying from it, and the cases jump up every day. And I just hate the people that act goofy like that and do dumb-ish like that, because you don't take your health seriously, don't make other people suffer. Oh, and I would like some recommendations on a good laptop, because I've had my laptop for 8 years now, and it's on its last leg. I'm harsh on devices. I drop my phone about 10 times a day, so that laptop has been through hell and high water. I've spilled water on it and it still works. I've dropped it a bunch of times, but now it's finally to the point where it's like, okay, it's time to get you a new one, because the screen is hanging off. It's almost detached from like the actual keyboard, and the screen is cracked. It's a touch screen computer, and now the screen is cracked. And so I don't know how to disable that feature, but now when I watch it where the area is cracked at, it looks like somebody keeps pressing their finger there, even though they're really not. I'm gonna dust away everything. And I really don't know what to get, because I really love that laptop, and I love what editing software came on there, because it was a Sony Vaio laptop, and it came with Movie Studio Platinum, which is a version of Sony Vegas, and Sony Vegas is a really good editing software outside of Final Cut Pro, which is more so for Apple users, and I'm not a big Apple person. So I really loved it, and I don't want anything less, because now I'm spoiled with the touchscreen stuff, and I want something with a touchscreen, but now I don't know what to get. So if y'all have any recommendations, let me know, because I'm in the market for one. I'm hoping it holds on as long as it can, but I'm probably gonna need one before this year is over. Okay, we look good so far. Okay, so now I'm gonna do blush, and if y'all watch that same Black History video, I'm gonna link it down there. Like I said, I used this Juvia's Place. This is the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette. It has been through the ringer, as y'all can see. Very highly loved. This shade is what I'm going to put on here on my cheeks, because it looks a little bit more natural. And it's a funny thing, I've always been a girl that I've loved highlighter, but as of recently, I've been loving more of a matte face. I only put the highlighter like down the bridge of my nose, but I haven't been putting it down the top, like on the top of my cheekbones and stuff, because with me getting oily throughout the day, I have a natural glow to the skin, so I'm like, why add more to it? I will say I do miss hanging with my friends. We've had to like FaceTime and snap each other more frequently now because I'm not able to actually physically see them, and it's kind of hard. Like what was it, last week, me and one of my friends was taking like shots and stuff via FaceTime kind of thing, and it was weird because it's like you still drinking alone but not at the same, like at the same time you're not. So I miss having my girls nights where we used to just, you know, sit and drink wine and just talk and catch up kind of thing. I have been adding to my routine, which I used to do this back in the day and then I had stopped for a while, was putting like a nude or a white eyeliner in the waterline to make your eyes really pop and make them look bigger, more open, more awake. I'm a little bit more dramatic, so I don't do nude, I actually do white. And this is an OG favorite of mine. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I used to use this all the time when I did like colorful eye looks and stuff like that as a base. But more recently, I've just been using it in my actual waterline to give it more of like that doll effect. Lashes are on. I'm gonna put a little bit of highlight down the bridge of the nose, and then we'll do gloss, and then lips, and we good to go. So I'm going back into that palette, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of this guy here on this is my Anastasia A23 brush, one of my favorites for putting highlight on. Take a little bit of that, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna put a little bit on the tip of my nose here. And then a little bit down the bridge of the nose. Nothing too much, just enough. And then we finna move on to lips. So like anybody, I love a good lipstick, but when I'm at work, I end up eating lunch and all type of stuff, and I don't want to have to sit there and keep touching up my lipstick. So most of the time, I just wear a couple of glosses, and I'm gonna show you the two that I usually wear, or that I have been wearing more recently. So the first one is this Kopari lip glossy here. Now this one is just a clear. I usually use this more so for hydration more than anything, because it does give like a nice sheen to the lips. Still looking off in the mirror over here. If it'll come out. I use this thing like crazy every day, and I slather it on because my lips tend to be on the drier side and they suck up a lot of the product. Now you could throw on a lip liner and put the gloss on or whatever, but I get compliments on my actual regular lip color, so I just like to pop some of this on. And as you can see, it's just a nice clear gloss. You could leave it like that, but I like to top it off with the Anastasia lip gloss in Sunscape. This one is so pretty. It adds like a pinky, like rosy gold tone to the lips. And especially because our eyes are more neutral, it definitely pairs well with it. And these two have been like my go-to combination. Like, look at that. Super pretty. All right, so now we're gonna spray the face to finish off the look. With my favorite Morphe setting spray. All right, so this is the finished look, you guys. This is my everyday, I mean, it's a little bit more for the average person, but this is my everyday look. I love how it turns out. Makes you look pulled together, makes you look snatched. I'm here for it. Hopefully y'all are here for it. I love it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of random, all over the place. I could talk a mile a minute kind of thing. Like I said, I will be posting more content, and let me know if you like this kind of background, because typically I usually put up like the backdrops and do all that. I wasn't feeling like doing that. That's why I said I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm doing it in my living room. It is what it is. I will be having more videos on the way. Make sure y'all subscribe, because y'all know y'all want to be a part of the ALB family. Make sure y'all leave me comments down below. Turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload. And until the next video, bye guys.